We progressed quite a bit through our Real Estate in Germany series so far, and it seems like you guys are very happy with what we're doing so far. At least if I look at the views and the feedback, which makes me very happy if you are happy. But there's one thing that doesn't make me happy at all. The amount of nitty-gritty details that are thrown around all the time, in the comments, in consultation. Seems like all we're doing is talking about somewhat lesser important details, and while we're doing that, we're losing the forest for the trees. Where am I? So let's remind us all of the fundamental benefits of investing in rental property this week and the fundamental risks of investing in real estate in the next video of this Real Estate in Germany series.
PerFinEx, Personal Finance for Expats.
What's up everyone, welcome to the newest video of our Real Estate in Germany series, brought to you by PerFinEx, the #1 English-speaking and independent financial planner in Germany. My name is Axel, and today we will talk about the 6 fundamental benefits of investing in real estate in Germany. No details, no nonsense, not saying real estate is the best investment you could ever make. Why not? Because that wouldn't be the truth. Every investment that has chances has to have risk as well. Otherwise, it would be perfect. And perfect just doesn't exist in this world. So the purpose of the next 2 videos is to show you the benefits of investing in real estate as well as the risks and what you can do to mitigate or even eliminate these risks. So you know exactly what you're getting yourself into before purchasing your first rental property here in Germany. Let's get right into it with real estate benefit number 1. Real estate is a real asset. Captain Obvious in the house. In all honesty though, a lot of people seem to fear that the euro might collapse, inflation will go through the roof, money on the bank is worthless because of the 0% interest rate environment. People believe this will happen because of the ECB, the European Central Bank, can print euros at will. A couple of billions here, a couple of billions there. Properties cannot be printed at will. By nobody. And even more valuable, ground cannot be printed. This fact makes real estate a pretty reliable and secure investment over generations. If you'd like to deep dive into this thought process and see if inflation is your friend or your enemy when investing in rental properties, check out the last video of our Real Estate in Germany series. Link to all of the videos that I mentioned are in the description. The fact that ground and properties cannot be printed also results in real estate benefit number 2, good chances for value increase. Now, I'm not saying real estate will always rise in value. Properties, just like any other investment, can also fall in value. Nobody knows the future. And past performance is no guarantee for future results, right? What I'm saying is that over a long period of time, a good property offers a good chance to rise in value. And the big positive for value fluctuations in real estate is that you don't really see them. Stocks, ETFs, cryptos, all the other investments are so right in your face when it comes to their value changing almost any second. With real estate, you don't really know the value until you find a buyer that is agreeing on a price with you. You might have a rough idea of the value, but you don't really know if your property is worth a couple of thousands more or less than yesterday, which I believe is a good thing for many people who just start investing. Aside from the rise in value, there's also real estate benefit number 3, passive earnings with rental income, which you guys seem to absolutely love. I'm pretty sure every time I say passive income, at least one of you is probably celebrating with a fist pump right in front of their screen. So here's a video on how to generate passive income for yourself with a lot more possibilities than just buying rental properties. Because with real estate, it's not that easy, right? For some properties that are existing already, most of the time you buy them with a tenant inside the property already. Meaning you will get rental income right after you purchase the property. For other types of properties, you don't even have a rental contract with one tenant. For some properties that are specifically built for investors, you have a contract with the property operator. and it is their responsibility to get new tenants and handle all the operational work like onboarding and offboarding. Depending on the strategy of your property, this can be pretty nice to let a professional property operator handle everything, because their job is to make money for you as the owner of the property. And if they do a job, the owners can just vote to replace this property operator with a better one. So less work and more money for you. Sounds pretty good, right? The last 3 real estate benefits on this list are facts that make your return, or actually the multiple types of return real estate offers, basically what we talked about in real estate benefit 1 to 3, even better. Real estate benefit number 4, leverage with financing. Financing your property investment can turn a great deal into a great deal if you know how to use it right. And since it is not that easy with the hundreds of options you have, we will devote the entire step 3 of this Real Estate in Germany series to finding the right financing for you. What is probably best for most of you watching? A low interest rate. Who would have thought that, huh? Probably a low principal repayment and 100% financing if possible, so you only have to pay the additional purchasing costs like the notary, ground taxes and the real estate agent. More than 100% financing is pretty much impossible as of right now. 100% financing can also be difficult, especially if you are on Blue Card and don't have a permanent residency yet. Difficult, but not impossible. Feel free to reach out and we'll try to find the best financing possible for you with the more than 450 banks, insurances and Bausparkassen that we work with. Second to last real estate benefit number 5 are tax benefits. We already talked a little bit about real estate taxation in video 5 of this Real Estate in Germany series. And we will devote a lot more to taxes in step 4 when we are calculating the real return of your rental property. Why so late in step 4, you might ask? Because we need 3 things to determine the real return of a rental property. The property numbers from the property that we choose in step 2, the financing details, that's what we'll see in step 3, and your personal financial situation, especially your personal tax rate. As a homeowner in Germany, you will receive very little to absolutely no tax benefits, which is pretty sad. But the German government doesn't care how you or me live. As a real estate investor, you will receive all the tax benefits, because the German government cares a lot if you provide a home for somebody else. But taxes shouldn't be the major factor for you to decide whether you should buy a property as a home or as an investment. There are many more important things to consider. It's also a lifestyle question. Check out this video in case you need any help answering this question for yourself. And the higher your personal tax rate, the higher your tax benefits from investing in real estate. And if you have a really high personal tax rate, you can start investing in Denkmal properties, monuments in English. Monuments offer the highest tax benefits, but you need a really high income to make this work. Let's say at least 100k to 150k per person, so 200 to 300k as a married couple. Why so high? Because everybody knows that monuments offer the highest tax benefits. So a lot of people with deep pockets invest in these kinds of properties, raising the price. If you don't have a high income like this, you pay the high purchasing price, but you don't have the high tax rates to justify the high price. And the last real estate benefit on this list also comes from the government, just like the tax benefits we just talked about. Real estate benefit number 6, government subsidies. Now, there's a lot of government subsidies and rules for them change all the time. So it's too much to put all real estate subsidies in this video. Let me know if you would like to see a dedicated video on that. For now, let's just say that the most prominent real estate subsidy you probably have heard before is KfW, Kreditanstalt für Wiederaufbau in German, or the state-owned bank that was established after the Second World War with the goal to rebuild Germany. The government kept this bank alive, thank you for that by the way, so you can get various subsidies if you buy a property completely new at the newest energy standard, or you renovate an existing building to a more efficient energy standard. The highest subsidies from them is 150k at a pretty cheap interest rate. So definitely try to get one of the juicy KfW government subsidies if you can. While these are the major benefits of investing in German real estate, I told you in the beginning of this video that buying rental properties has some risk as well, right? And that will be the topic for the next video in our Real Estate in Germany series. The fundamental risks that come with investing in rental properties and what you can do to mitigate or even eliminate these risks. So stay tuned and enjoy your weekend.